welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. As you can see from the title of this video, I have a little update to share with you, and it's the fact that I have moved. Probably doesn't come as a surprise to some of you if you've watched my previous videos. I was considering not renewing my lease and giving up my apartment, and that's what I did in the end. And I moved in with my boyfriend into his apartment. Wow, I really am becoming an adult. Crazy. I have moved so many times in the last 7 years because I lived in Portugal, I lived in Germany. While I was in Germany, I came to live in the UK for a few months for work. After that, I moved back to Germany, and then I moved to the UK for a new job. And I had never had as much stuff as I did this time. But here we are, and I'm finally setting up my new desk setup so that I can make more videos. I'm now living in a 2-bedroom flat, and this is the office. This is where I will be working and filming my videos. This used to be a guest bedroom, so there's like a random bed against the wall right now. I got a new standing desk and I also got a new monitor, so I want to set that up and show you guys. Once we figure out what to do with the bed, which is against the wall, we are gonna move my desk into that corner. But until we get rid of that bed, I need to keep my desk here, so let's try to make my desk look cute. Oof. Work smart, not hard. I just remembered that I do have a monitor arm, which came with the desk, but I have no idea if my monitor will fit on the monitor arm. I never used one of those. Do they just fit out of the box, or do you like need to buy an adapter? Is it a universal fit? Like, how does it work? Simple user guide, this is what I'm looking for. Oh no, this is the user guide after you have set it up. I'm not there yet. Could it be that it's so simple to set up that I don't need a guide? Let's start by unboxing this, maybe? Oh, so pretty! Oh, it was the last thing in the box, I didn't notice. Okay, here we go. Step 1. Oh, okay, it's unboxing the monitor. Okay, I've got step 1. Step 2 is this and this, I think. And I'm supposed to just screw this in with a screwdriver. I don't have a screwdriver. Now I do, because now I live with a man. Let me grab one of those. A screwdriver, I mean, not a man. It looks really pretty from the back. Ta-da! Oh, I hit my hand. Why is this so complicated? Oh, it goes through here now. Moment of truth. Seems to be working. Wow, I look really thick on the screen. I did bring a keyboard and a mouse into the office because now I have my own desk, like a fixed desk in the office at work. So I brought my own keyboards and a Logitech mouse. Because I brought my Logitech mouse to work, I only have a small white mouse now at home. So I'm gonna switch back to my white mechanical keyboard so it matches better. I bought a new table mat in this matcha green color. I think it's gonna look very cute. So let's set it up. This is the keyboard I'm gonna go back to. This is the Royal Clutch RK65 mechanical keyboard. I have this lamp, which I absolutely love. I used to have it on my setup in my apartment. One of my best friends, Fatima, gave it to me before she moved to Australia. It used to belong to her. Unfortunately, the lamp broke, but I'm gonna try to fix it because this lamp does have sentimental value to me and I don't want to get rid of it. shared on TikTok the other day that I had moved, and I got this comment from someone saying, "Oh, so did you finally buy a house?" No, Chad, I haven't bought a house in London. Where's your London house? I do want to buy a house one day, but I don't plan on buying a place in London for various reasons. I do not buy into this belief that buying property is always a good investment. I also got some LEDs which I want to set up behind my desk. Nice. I almost broke a toe, but it's done. I used to have a cat lamb called Vicky living on my setup, but I brought her into work, so now she lives in my setup at work. Therefore, I decided it was time for a new lamb squishy. And I got this guy. And I'm thinking of calling him Mushu, like the dragon in Mulan. What if he lives there? It's actually so cute. All of this has made me quite hungry, so I'm gonna make myself a snack now. We're actually changing a lot of stuff now that I moved in. We're changing the office a lot to make space for my setup. We're gonna probably get a new bed. We got some new nightstands. We're gonna get a new fridge as well, which is cool. This is my first time living with a man. Except my dad, I guess. This is so good. I don't really talk about this often on social media, but a few years ago I built an app called Edsheet with some colleagues, and I want to show you how I can create a really cool professional pitch deck for Edsheet in just a few seconds with Gamma. Gamma might be the best AI tool that I discovered and used this year. Gamma is known for its great presentations, but that is not the only thing that it's really good for. You can create full-on websites and documents and also social media posts with it. To show you what I mean, I dropped a very simple prompt into Gamma just to build a presentation for Edsheet, and I provided the link to the app. And Gamma delivered. Gamma provided a very clean, professional pitch deck, which I could have used. And I didn't have to touch PowerPoint once, which for me is a big win. What I found really amazing about Gamma is how quickly it can turn a really boring looking document into an amazing professional pitch deck, which you can generally use for clients. Whether you are a solo founder or you work in marketing, or you just have to create a lot of presentations in your day-to-day, I think that Gamma will change your life. You can try it now at gamma.app, or you can Google Gamma presentations and you will be able to find it. Thank you to Gamma for sponsoring this video, and I hope you guys like it if you decide to try it out. I'm gonna go to bed and read and have an early night because tomorrow we're going to the Cotswolds. The Cotswolds are a very popular area of the British countryside. I've personally never been, and I'm really excited to go because it looks really cute. But I need to wake up at like 6 a.m. tomorrow, so... and it's already 10. We're at the restaurant and I'm gonna try to rate British dishes that I've tried, like traditional dishes. There's fish and chips, and I would rate it like 5. Like
4.
my boyfriend says 4 for him. A pub burger.
Depends. I had anything from a 0 to...
A 0?
Yeah.
Like, did it give you
There was
poisoning?
literally like...
Okay, no, let's say a good
That's
one.
a 0. A good burger can go to like a 7, 8.
Yeah, I would say a 7. And sausage and mash, what I had today for lunch.
3, like 2.5.
I'll give it a 5. No, I'll give it a 6. It's better than fish and chips in my opinion, because I really like mash.
There's a roast.
Oh, roast. Yeah, roast. Okay, I think I give a roast like an 8. What else?
So for context, we are in an Italian restaurant in the Cotswolds.
But we had pub food for lunch. Wee, tiramisu. I found the perfect book for you guys to read on your honeymoons. I really want to read this book next. Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow remains as one of my favorite books ever. Frida McFadden has a new book too. I'm probably going to get this on the Kindle. I usually read her books on the Kindle because they just cost like £3. You go through them so quickly, like you can read this in a day because it's really gripping. It's very easy to read. The best one by Frida, in my opinion, is Never Lie, and the Housemaid series is also really good. But in general, I think all of her books are very entertaining. I loved Blue Sisters as well. I read this last summer. If you have siblings, more specifically if you have sisters, I think you will like this book. It's very touching. It's very emotional. Book haul. I'm in the car, a rental car. My boyfriend went back to the hotel to check out, and I'm going to show you guys quickly the books that I got. So first of all, I got Intermezzo by Sally Rooney. I tried reading Normal People by the same author, but honestly, I didn't like the writing style so much, but I'm gonna give this one a try. Sorry, I ran out of space on my phone and I had to delete some videos. As I was saying, I don't know much about this book. I just know that it's about two brothers and it's kind of like a family drama. I have a bit of FOMO for never having read a full Sally Rooney book, so I want to give this one a try and see if I like it. Next up, we have one of the hidden gem recommendations from the bookstore ladies, which is All the Colors of the Dark. I don't know this author, I don't know this book, but we decided to get it just because the very nice ladies recommended it. It's about two childhood best friends which were torn apart by tragedy and they are reunited to search for the truth. It's a coming-of-age tale, it's also a love story and a thriller all at the same time. This was recommended to us after we said that we enjoyed Recursion and Dark Matter, which are novels by Blake Crouch. Next up, we have A Tale for Murder by Peter Jackson. We read other novels by Peter Jackson and he's a really skilled writer. Books of the same author.
Two.
Yes.
It's related to.
Okay, let me concentrate. This touches on the story from two of the other books from the same author, which are The Kind Worth Killing and The Kind Worth Saving. And finally, I bought Rachel Gillig's new book, which was the book that I was searching for all along, The Night and the Moth. It's a fantasy novel. It has some romance as well, and Rachel Gillig is a very poetic writer in my opinion. I really like her writing style, so I'm super excited to read this one.